Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. With my wife and kids, we run an antique shop in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, filled with some of the most unique items we can find. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
From home, honey.
Hello and welcome to today's episode. It is not minus 40 degrees inside my house. I'm actually just getting ready to go for the day, and it is going to be a busy day of running around and doing stuff. Over the last month or so, we've been doing construction on a house, ending construction on a store. I sold my old Rolls Royce that we fixed up to a person in Nevada who got it. We've been getting auctions put together and ready, and today is a really crazy day for me. It's my day off technically, but when I say day off, it just means I don't work at the store. I just do other things. But today I'm going to bring you guys with me, I guess kind of from start to finish, and show you what's going on. I have a feeling it's going to be a busy day today. First order of business though, I've got to go to the store because when the Rolls Royce got dropped off in Nevada, some of the paperwork wasn't adequate for the DMV, and they've asked for additional paperwork, which I've got, and I've got to get that mailed out ASAP so that the new owner of the vehicle can get it registered and insured down there. So first stop, I'm going to go to the store, get things ready to ship out, and geez, I've got to prepare for an auction. I don't know. It's going to be a busy day, guys, but you guys are coming with me whether you like it or not. There should be a lot going on today. So follow along on today's video as I just do a whole bunch of stuff. Today's chariot awaits. It's cold. Kick it down a little bit. The truck has actually been a pretty good winter vehicle so far. Other than my heater fan not working temporarily for a day or so there, that was an easy fix. All in all, for a vehicle that was sitting like, you know, over 20 years, it's been running pretty darn good. It's one way to shake the bugs out of an old vehicle is to drive it every day. And that's what I'm doing. Well, here I am at the store, just waiting for a car to go by so I can get out. And now it's like go, go, go before the next car comes. I got a message in my inbox that tells me my giant pallet of Hot Wheels might be arriving today. Now, I'm not working officially at the store today, Bill is, but that does mean that I'm gonna have to make room for it. I have been keeping the sidewalk all the way to the new addition clear. That's so that if they drop the pallet, that they can use the pallet skidder or cart to get it into the big garage door over there. Hopefully that will work out. The problem is the street, our sidewalk is all nice and clear, but the street's still really snowy, so I don't know where they're going to drop it or how they're going to get it over here, and I can't reach the company to figure that out. I also don't know exactly what time they're coming, so I can't plan to be here to help arrange that, which means I'll have to rely on Bill a little bit to make sure he can make that all happen. But for now, I have to concentrate on the task at hand, and that is getting the paperwork out for the car and going to the post office, which is what I'm going to do right away here. Since I'm here a little bit early at the shop anyway, and I had to stop in, I've decided to get all the lights turned on so that Bill's life is a little easier when he shows up. You can see the cabinet that I had all my hockey cards in is completely emptied out now. It's the weirdest combination of stuff in here. I've got like Lego sets, World War II German POW art, an old gambling game, and a beaded skull. I actually like the beaded skull in the case. It's a beautiful piece, but I have to kind of leave a little bit of flex room because I have that giant pallet of stuff arriving. And when it does come in, I'm thinking, I guess I should get my doors all opened up here so it's more or less ready to go for the day. I'm thinking that with the path I've cleared outside, see there's a little path, they can cart it, they can wheel it, squeaky, 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 all the way up here to this big overhead door. I've left enough room out there for them to navigate, and then we can park it like right about there. So I'm gonna move the table out of the way. We can park it there. I can come and deal with it when I have time to come and deal with it. And I can use this table for sorting on because we're not using the seating area in here right now anyway, because we just can't. So I figure I may as well put it to good use and use that for sorting. So that is this afternoon's activity. But I have to get this all put away and organized because I do have to head off to the post office. Well, the store is ready, and hopefully I'll be somewhat in the area when that pallet arrives today so I can come and help. If not, I'll have to give Bill some great direction. As for the store, well, it's quiet right now because we're not open for a couple hours yet. But during the day, this is a bustling activity on this side particularly. All the new items I decided to bring in the shop, which basically built this whole other space over here, has been doing fantastic. From the chips and salsa right through to the clothing and the German teapots, all that stuff's been doing great. And I'm glad that I picked this type of floor because it's really easy to mop. And of all the things we put in this side, that floor is probably the one thing that gets the most compliments. But enough with admiring my own little shop here and looking all around. I have to get myself over to the post office and also text Bill and let him know what's going on today. Ooh, the temptation of my hot chocolate display, which I'm going to walk past. Yes, I'm gonna walk past it and be good and get on my way. Hi ho, it's off to the post office I go now. I sent my plan by text over to Bill, and Bill responded back. He said, no problem, I'll take care of it for you. But then he put a question mark afterwards. Like, don't worry, I'll take care of it for you. I don't think he meant to put the question mark there. So I called them though, and we've got a plan together. I think I'm gonna just come back when the pallet arrives and we'll just hand bomb it in. I'm really worried with this cold weather, this minus 30, that if the guy tries to bring a pallet jack inside the store on that tile, that they're gonna crack the lead tiles that exit outside. So I'll just come back when that pallet shows up. Hopefully that's today. I mean, all this talk of this maybe won't even arrive today. I don't know, but it's coming soon. I can sense it. Package is delivered. It's going to the, I just shipped it by UPS and got into I don't know how the conversation went there, but I got into a conversation with a guy about the delivery, and he said, oh, well, it's a good thing it's only going down the United States. It'd be hard to get across to Europe with the earth being flat and all. And I went, ha ha ha. And he went, so I didn't even get into that conversation. But yeah, it was an interesting and fun experience here at the old UPS store this morning. But either way, that's one errand done. Now I've got to get in touch with the auction and see if they've got tags ready for me so I can get my stuff over there. So next stop, auction house. Boy, the roads are just terrible today, and we had ice last week, snow this week, then it stopped snowing, now it's snowing again. Everything is just slick as a cucumber on a water slide. Is that an analogy? Well, it is now. But so far the old truck's making it around all right. I've arrived at my destination at the auction house. Got to go pick up my paperwork to get things ready. And the snow is starting to come down. I don't know if it's like this where you are, but when we get snow, sometimes people will leave their windshield wipers up like that so they don't get frozen to the glass. Doesn't look like anybody else's. I didn't put mine up because I'm not going to be in there very long, but if I was going to be in there for a really long time, I might do that myself. But let's go see what's happening at the auction. It looks like they've got quite the row of cars going through this week. I see a BMW over there somewhere. There's always lots of fun stuff. It's hard not to shop while I'm here sometimes. Paperwork in hand, I have to go and get all the stuff and bring it back here either later today or tomorrow to be the next step in this process. I haven't heard from Bill yet to see if the pallets arrived. I'll check in with him and see if it did. Well, I just got the word from Bill that there is no pallet yet. So that fire doesn't need to be put out. That worry isn't to worry just yet. But what I do have to do is head back home and start getting things ready for this auction sale. I've got all kinds of sports cards, you know, hockey cards, Gordie Howe, Mickey Mantle, baseball, you know, even Michael Jordan from the 80s and stuff. So there's all kinds of sports cards that we decided just to kind of do a bit of a clear out on in January. And that's part of what I have to do now. It's December, it's mid-December, but they like to get this stuff posted sometimes even like 3-4 weeks in advance. So you got to really be on top of it. I guess it's off to the house now. I got the cards home and I started going through them, and I was thinking I was going to have a calm afternoon. I was wrong. That pallet did arrive, which is not a big deal if they would have been able to get it inside, which they couldn't, or if they would have been able to leave it outside all wrapped up, which they didn't. What they did do is they opened my garage door, they got it halfway in, dumped it, and left, which means now I have to get Bill to close the store up because it's minus 30 degrees outside. My giant garage door is open to the store, meaning there's no security on that side of the building whatsoever. And my pipes could freeze if I don't get there in time. So now I'm rushing across town to get back there to resolve this issue that should never have been an issue. And hopefully I'll get there soon. But what a mess this is turning out to be. Almost there, thank goodness. I have a feeling this is going to be like the rest of my afternoon trying to resolve this issue. We'll see. Here is the scene at the store. They dropped it in a place where we cannot close the door. And this is all loose in here?
Yep.
This is all loose. And we've tried moving this and it will not move. Okay, I guess...
You know what I think? I think he screwed the box down to the pallet.
Well, probably because the pallet's moving too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me see what I can do to try and help out here. Well, after some heave-hoeing, we were able to get it in. Not without some casualties. I flew off of here like a wild banshee backwards. Have no idea what I landed on. I'm sure I squished a couple things. Bill, if you want to go open the store,
yep.
I'm going to work on this. Well, this is one of the more ridiculous and impulsive things I've probably ever done. Look at this massive lot of toy cars. If ever I was complaining about not having enough inventory, I will never ever complain again, I promise. There are some going back here. That's from the 90s, 1990s. So there are some early cars still in the cards. What I have to do though, as many as there are here, I have to sort through this stuff and make sure I pull out the things that are potentially more valuable and separate those out, because one car might be worth, you know, $2 to $5. The other one might be worth 20. It just really depends on what's in all of this, this giant lot, which goes down and down and down and down. Oh my goodness. This is gonna take me some time to go through, but I guess, you got to start somewhere, and I guess I'll start separating out all the older ones first and move my way through. I've called in my friend Dave, aka Diecast Dave, to see if he can help me out tomorrow with sorting, because what I need to do and what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to see if there's anything that's called a treasure hunt. But going back to the 90s, they did special release cars that had rubber tires or slightly different features that were a little more rare. The other thing I'm doing is trying to separate out the older stuff from the slightly newer stuff. So we've got 1998 and back, but anything that's sort of around 1990, you know, with the older style wheels, I am going to put those aside because I know that basically those are going to be a tiny bit better in terms of value. And the rest of it, boy, I don't know all the different variations. There's also some other cars like Johnny Lightning and stuff mixed in here. So it's just this process of sorting. And you'd think this table alone looks like a whole lot of stuff to go through until you realize that I have 6,000 more right here next to me. Really. This is like one of those, if you go to a grocery store at Halloween and they're selling pumpkins in a pumpkin bin, that's pretty much what I've got here. It is a 5 foot by 4 foot by 5 foot box. And they are packed loose and completely packed solid in here. This is the probably the biggest amount of Hot Wheels I've ever seen in one go. And my job is to go through and try and find the gems mixed in with everything else in here. I can see I'm gonna have to really look carefully because there's a treasure hunt right there. There's another one right here of the 34.3 window. Rubber tires on that one. These are easy to spot because they say T-Hunt. Some of the newer ones aren't quite as easy to spot. Not sure the exact year on this guy, probably from the 2000s. But, you know, a couple lying right on the top. So I can only assume there's gonna be a whole bunch more. I'm gonna set those aside. There's also this, which was kind of cool. Pat's Collectible 67 Camaro. Sometimes these specialty cards like this are pretty neat, 1995. Oh, a hunting I will go. All of my useless training that I've had to find cars that might be worth a little bit more than others and to know what to look for in Hot Wheels like that, to pull them aside to get them separated to sell for a little bit more money. The thing is, I can't let people just dig through here because A, they might damage something in the process, but also some of these can be worth considerably more. Like there's a difference between $2 and 40 or 100 or, you know, or so forth. So you have to really go through and get everything separated, because a mix like this, it seems like there's no rhyme or reason. It's just cars of all manner are stashed in here. Good with the bad, old with the new. But I've been training my whole life for this. I'm the one who can do it. What I'm doing now is I'm kind of burrowing down to one side so I have somewhere to start moving things over bit by bit. I've sorted most of those. Look at what I found. Ghostbusters car, that's pretty neat. I'm not here to look for stuff for me. I'm here to get stuff organized for the shop. So back at it. Hopefully I can get down to the cardboard there soon, and then I can start making even piles again. My goal is to make this bin like a come and pick stuff out for X amount of dollars per item. And then the slightly better ones I can sell separately in the cases, but don't see cardboard yet. Got a ways to go. I'm going through the box and I'm sorting out stuff, and we have baskets and baskets of treasure hunts and 1980s and 90s cars and specialty things. The table's getting full. My friend Dave is here. Diecast Dave is here helping out. Thank you, Dave. We're trying to get this all sorted so that I can put all the regular stuff back in and start selling out of here. And Wade has showed up. We actually have a bit of a crowd. You so happen to be a Hot Wheel collector and happened upon all this today.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so seen anything cool so far?
I've seen a lot of cool things.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll keep digging and see what else is in here. I see you've got a little stack of stuff you want to buy over there.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I better keep busy then. I'll get back to it. So after hours, literally hours of digging, I got everything separated. I got what I think are the more valuable cars, the treasure hunts, the club edition specialty cars. Those are all separated and put away. Now I can advertise that I'm going to be selling everything in that bin for $2 each. I'm going to put it online, and then hopefully we'll get some people in to forage and find some treasures. But I am exhausted. I'm pooped. And I got to go home and finish up for getting ready for the sport card auction. So back in the truck and back home I go. It's 7 o'clock at night. Have missed supper. Still am not quite done for the day what I have to do. And as much as I want to go inside and just relax, nobody's shoveled yet. So I guess I've got to shovel before I go in. Well, with that done, I can come back inside, focus on getting that auction stuff done. Well, luckily I got most everything ready to go to the sale. This giant Scrooge McDuck pile of cards represents an entire auction. There are almost 550 individual cards, and there's some pretty good ones in here too. So what are some of the things I'm putting through auction? Well, we had a whole showcase full of sports cards. I've decided to keep a few back, smaller selection. So I've got a set of 81, 82 O-Pee-Chee, and 87. And this is a 1973-74 set and a 74 WHA. So those are all gonna go. Packing them in my antique trunks to take into the sale tomorrow. Those are gonna go. I've loaded up a whole bunch of the other cards in the case already, but we've got, you know, Ted Williams, autographed Gordie Howe, Frank Mahovlich rookie card, Paul Coffey rookie, Bobby Hall, Lou Brock rookie, Ted Williams, Carl Yastrzemski rookie, Hank Aaron, Mickey Mantle, another Hank Aaron, Al Kaline, Paul Henderson rookie card, Bobby Orr, nice 50s Gordie Howe, Marcel Dion rookie card, Don Cherry rookie card, Johnny Unitas, Ted Williams, just to name a few. It is going to be a packed auction full of stuff. So I guess tomorrow I'll take this batch in and hopefully they'll go pictures up before too long. It's 8 o'clock. Actually, it's not quite 8 o'clock. It's getting there though. And I'm sitting down. Probably gonna have some food pretty soon here while I work on editing the video, which I'm filming right now for all you guys at home. So I hope you enjoyed coming with me on my day off. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. doesn't feel like much of a day off, but it was a good productive day. And other than slipping and falling while moving a pallet in and falling across onto the tile floor, it was really a pretty productive day. And we've got everything ready for the next auction sale, more or less. I'm probably gonna add a few extra things in there and make sure that it's a good number for the auction. But you know, it worked out really well. And thank you so much again to the auction company that I purchased the Hot Wheels from for sending them to me in such good condition and in such quantity too. They're absolutely fabulous to deal with, and you should check out their website, which I'm gonna list here below, so you can go and check it out. They were absolutely wonderful, so thanks to Dave over there. But guys, I'm gonna finish this up because I want to call it a night. Have a wonderful day, guys. We'll see you all soon, and bye for now.